Cerebro-2 with Galactus? This deck looks normal until it destroys everything.
What do you want me to say? I'm at a loss for words.
You've gotta see it to believe it.
That's right, folks. This deck comes courtesy from a member of my in-game alliance, which pairs Cerebro with Galactus in a C2 deck. So what are these C2 cards? Nico, Nightcrawler, Mr. Sinister, Brood, Storm, Ravonna, and Selene. And Ravonna and Selene also help Green Goblin and Hobgoblin. The deck rounds out with Mystique for the legitimate Cerebro games. Okay, now we have Zalez with their decent CL. Do I get a Selene down now? Sure. I'll play here. Because players like playing into revealed locations mostly. So if they play here, that's where I'll shoot the Hobgoblin. I do remove this lane as a Galactus lane potentially. Getting magic down might help a little bit. And then Nightcrawler is right now going to be my turn 2 play. We will see if that holds true. But right now I just look like a Galactus deck. So I really need Brood or something. Yeah, because even the Ravonna makes me look like a Galactus deck. Let's go Nightcrawler here. Surge, okay. Okay. So you just have big cards. I think I magic it away. Yeah, I think I magic it away. Or I could have just abandoned this lane. Brood would have been nice. Ravonna here. And then I guess a Hobgoblin left. But this deck, I don't know if they think I'm a Galactus deck anymore, because Galactus decks don't run Storm. But they see all these 2 power cards. So maybe they start to suspect Punisher. What deck is... Oh. Okay. That makes much more sense. And a Nico. I mean, we just shoot this here. Boy. This is why leaving middle open would have been a decent play. I could have gotten rid of the Punisher. They can't play a 6-cost card. Well, I guess they can with Mr. Fantastic First Steps. Okay. Do they play left? Listen, Marvel Snap is all about having fun. That's it. It's all about having fun. That's all it is. So, do they recognize that I'm a Galactus deck? Because this absolutely robs me of my Cerebro line. But I also only lose 1 cube. They have priority. So they're thinking, is Nerd Dynamite a Galactus deck? Should I fill left? Should I? Okay, what do you have for me, Zalez? Enough thinking, enough pondering. This is not rockets. In the next game, will Cerebro be enough to beat Nightmare? Science? That's right. Time to kneel. Give me my 2 cubes, because when you rip away Limbo, your winnings get doubled. And they did not recognize we were a Galactus deck and did not play for it, so we scammed a win. Okay, now we have Mephisto. About the same CL as me, maybe. And this looks like C2 through and through. Maybe I shouldn't have played Nightcrawler over there. I always get afraid of playing one-cost cards in the Mojo world in case there's a Killmonger or something. A card we cannot use. But also, you can't play Galactus in the Mojo world, typically. So that's the lane I just want to fill. And white, hot. Let's go green Goblin here. And I would love to be able to get a Hobgoblin off. Right. Go Celine into See, I'm also thinking about playing Cerebro this turn, but then that takes away my Cerebro Mystique combo. Okay, stack power there. Punisher, okay, I see you. Let's see. Where do I throw this Hobgoblin? Let's have them make a decision. Let's have them make a decision. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So it's too late to snap. But this seems like just the thing to do. Are they really expecting this? Because we just win middle with the Nightcrawler moving and Cerebro, so what are these two cards? Does this deck really need Cerebro or Galactus? Stay tuned for the next game. Okay, super easy, straightforward C2 win. I don't know if they recognize we were C2. What is this? Stature. Ant-Man, okay. Not bad. Got some fantastic flips, let me tell you. Absolutely fantastic. And this is just a... Oh, this is Deadpool, okay. So, just a straightforward C2 victory. There's not too much to break down here. Just play your C2 cards. Throw in a couple of goblins for good measure. I did point out that I wanted to stress them in 2 lanes and be able to challenge them so they didn't think they had a safe lane. That is what I didn't want. And I think I had priority. So throwing the Hobgoblin here would have actually absolutely nuked middle for them. And so then at that point, I would have just slid my Nightcrawler over here and then played Cerebro and Mystique. So they still would have had to win over in this lane, but also win this lane. So we were pretty well situated in this game and pulled out the win. Okay, now we have Anti, Ega, and Ego. Did I say that wrong? Right? Who knows? Let's get a Nightcrawler over here. And it's looking like Storm into Brood. Let's get a lot of these lanes closed off. And maybe I just do it middle. How dare you take my Hobgoblin? Ooh. Fancy. But I don't think I can play the Wiccan, unfortunately. No Galactus game this time. Because Morag is getting in the way. Okay. I figure they're still gonna play a card over here. Ugh. Ugh. Ew. Or Sinister. How many shoot over in this case? Do they play over there? Eh. I mean, I guess you wouldn't, in hindsight. Oh, you took my storm. Look at you. I have priority. Oh, funny. This is funny. Stay tuned for the next game where you find out if Cerebro can overcome Cassandra Nova. They won't be able to play. So sure, they could shoot a Hobgoblin over here, but they actually wouldn't be able to because I just play Brood here and then I can still get into Morag. I just play one card into Bar Sinister and another into Morag. So what you're seeing is my lack of knowledge in snapping with this specific deck, which I think you've heard me say quite a bit lately, because as I try to find new decks, I don't get a lot of time to prep with everything else going on in my life. So my snapping and retreating has been a touch off, but I really should have snapped before I played into Bar Sinister. Okay, and now we have Book Ultra with their decent CL. I mean, we're just getting Celine down, I suppose. Can't play Nico with her demon spell. Fantastic. This is not a good game for goblins, whatever this is. Bounce or destroy or what's her face? Intern. Nothing to do again. Not Morgan Le Fay. Misery, the other M card. They really wanted priority. And Madripoor. I suppose I will get Ravona here first. Yeah, this is definitely... They have a way to destroy. I need to draw. So we'll just stress their destroy. And who has priority? They still do. So I could try to clog the middle with Hobgoblin. Yeah, they have priority. And boy, did I need to draw, because Cerebro is just chilling in the bottom of my deck. Do I actually play that there? Why run the risk, right? Just play it here and hope it goes middle? I'll get Mr. Sinister down now. I don't have Cerebro. I don't have a clear line for Galactus. So because of that, I can't snap. So that's pretty clear to me this game, even though I've been having trouble snapping and retreating with this specific deck due to my lack of familiarity. This situation seems pretty clear to me that I'm just not in a good position to snap because the matchup isn't great. And like you can see, I'm really stressing what they want to do. Do they want to destroy this lane? Do they want to destroy this lane? I think Phoenix Force is in this deck as well. Yep, they blocked middle. So that's what I wanted to avoid. And they get another demon. Oh, they're just plugged. So can I flip? Where are you? What's your face? Where, oh, where are you? Where, oh, where are you? Here, 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 and hope they don't have Negasonic? I don't think this deck has Negasonic. I'm not running the math.
Man is dumb.
So you all get to enjoy the clip if I'm wrong. Or maybe you already did.
Dumb.
What is this? Oh, this is... Uh-oh. These Mr. Sinisters are 1 power. What am I doing?
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber.
This is 3, so 3, 6. Oh, the Brood is 1, 2. Stay tuned for the next game where I have a choice between Cerebro or Galactus. I don't... I think so, but just barely. Because middle flips. Oh, just barely is right. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. So that's how you do it. You don't need math.
Man is not dumb.
Well, I did run some light math and figured it was going to be enough. But this was not a great deck to go into. But still, we were able to pull it off. You heard me talk through playing the Hobgoblin here because this is a good player. So they recognize if I have goblins in my deck that I want to fill. So the best plan of attack is to fill your own lanes. If you are not going up against players this high ranked and you are facing lower ranked players, much lower ranked players, they will not anticipate needing to fill their own lanes. So shoot another goblin middle and fill them. But this was always the safer play, playing it into Strange Academy, because they definitely weren't going to fill this lane. And then you saw how it played out. We just completely filled them out. And even though this Cassandra Nova is devastating to a Cerebro deck, we were able to pull it out. Okay, now we have Harper. And the hub gives me a card I cannot use. Funny, I have the full Galactus plan, but also Cerebro. And another Strange Academy game. I'll go... Which lane? Which lane? Let's go here, because I think they're going to play left. And that's a decent bet. I don't know, a little over 50% of the people play over there. And if we can fill them, they have incentive to play in that lane. Oh, great.
Breaking news.
Invisible Woman. Why do you have... Oh, a hub card. They have a goblin. Exactly. It's either my Galactus or my goblins. And it's probably my Galactus. It would have been fantastic if they got my Cerebro. Getting down Invisible Woman. Let me get Cerebro down. Let's try to influence them. But I don't think this influence is going to work. So I'm terrified. Like, they reacted to that too. I'm terrified. So I'm just playing Hobgoblin here. Let's see if I was able to read them correctly. Yeah, they got my goblin. So they plugged. Yep. That makes sense. But they have a 6-cost card. I have Cerebro down. So if you play what's-his-face here, Odin, that doesn't exactly work. This here and what's 15? So 15 and 15, this doubles? So 15 here? I'll see it out. They have priority. They could slide the Jeff away. What's this Jeff? 6 power? Yeah, they could slide the Jeff away. Who knows what this Gwynpool hit? That's exactly what they're doing. They're abandoning and playing Galactus. Stay tuned for next game when I face the feared Mercury Cannonball combo. So we could have won this game if I had played the Broods and Ravonna here. I wasn't thinking about Galactus. I was afraid of an Odin. And maybe I shouldn't have been. But yeah, this was just a slight misplay or misread on my part and what my opponent was trying to do. And Daily Bugle really hurt what I wanted to do by revealing that I had Hobgoblin in all likelihood. So they filled left, which stinks, but that is how it goes sometimes in Marvel Snap. The locations will hate on you. Is Marvel Snap rigged? Okay, now we have what are y'all doing with your usernames? Like, really, what's happening? I tell you what, Quantum Realm is fantastic for my deck. Fantastic place to play both Cerebro and whoops. Well, I mean, I guess that's where I'd be playing Mystique. I am totally spacing. Why in the world would I play Celine now?
Man is dumb.
So Brood will be going right, unless I get Storm. If I draw into Storm, I'm playing her middle into Brood and hope they don't have a location change spell. Well, okay then. Do I snap here? Sure, why not? What's the likelihood that they get a location change spell? 1, 2, 3. So a 33% chance and a 33% chance means it always happens. I mean, you don't get any benefit. Why not just hold on to that card? A Brood and a Nightcrawler over here. Doesn't quite matter. Okay, so they did not have a location. Ooh. Does that help or hurt me? I do not know. Oh. Because you had Priorite. That is rough. And a Galactus keeps going off. There's Mr. Sinister won't duplicate. This adds 6. What deck is this? Not a clue. Oh, I can actually get Cerebro down now. Does this give me priority? Yes, it does. Okay. I think I'm good here. I think I am good here. Because even if you cannonball me, you can't cannonball me left. Oh, Nightcrawler's taking the buffs. How does that work as far as moving them? I have no clue. I mean, now I gotta do math. I don't know the math on this.
Dumb.
I have to slide Nightcrawler away, but where do I slide him to? Do I think middle is safe? They can get up to 10 with a Spectrum? A Doom, they get up to 13? Or maybe they move Mercury middle? But this is... I'm making myself do math. 6? 12? I think that's enough. Oh, it does debuff immediately. Okay. Stay tuned for the next game to see if my mistake costs me. Yeah, that's fine. Is it fine? Yes, because it's C2. So that's fine. And this isn't something to counter. Okay. That's still fine. Yes. Yes, it is. Where did my rock go? Where did my rock go? How come I have 0 power? Oh, Stardust. That's where my rock went. Well, it did not matter. We were going up against a pretty hard counter in what we are trying to do with the C2 plan with Stardust. But it didn't matter because Cerebro Mystique is just powerful on its own. That +3 or +6 if you draw a Cerebro Mystique was just always going to be enough to overcome anything they wanted to do, especially because they got clogged left and they couldn't cannonball left. And yeah, that's an interesting combination. The Stardust and the Cannonball don't even deny me the rock. But we were able to pull it out. Okay, and now we have Max. Thank you for having a normal username. Nico +2. And we can get down the Celine now. You are a high-ranked player. I don't think you're going to play left. Well, everybody's allowed to be wrong. We do deny the Galactus to go off. I mean, we can't. I'll stay. I have priority. Mr. Sinister is +4. The best they can do is Domino, you figure? If that is their plan. It is not. It is Merlin. So that does stink with the Hobgoblin. And the Green Goblin. But we will shoot the Green Goblin over here, see if they fill. Because I'm obviously C2. No, they did not play over there. And the spell, okay, they cannot shuffle that goblin in. I did have a 1-cost card. So, let's go Nightcrawler into Storm? Yes. Because that means I could shoot the Hobgoblin middle.
Wind, aid my hand.
Or maybe I shoot it left. What is this? My Cerebro? No. I have priority though, so shooting it left is risky. And Cerebro Mystique. Let's go here instead. I can always move the Nightcrawler middle if I can get them to fill. Okay, so we stop that discount. They do shuffle the Goblin. Okay, so we still have to compete on all 3 lanes. And a Fenris. What did I destroy? A Ravona. 2. Throwing the Galactus here is tempting. Because I am C2. Like, my mind is going here, here, here. That stops any nonsense with Cosmic Ghost Rider or... Yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider specifically. So don't just expose your 2 cards. I think that's the safest play. The content creator play is to just play Galactus here. But I think this is the play. Stay tuned for the next game to see whose Galactus is better. Okay. Is this enough to hold? Oh boy. And Galactus actually would have won here. That's hilarious. So either play wins. You heard me talk through why I didn't play Cerebro Mystique here now. It was a colossal mistake to play them in the same lane. So this is why I break down games, because you can learn in wins. There was no reason for me to play these two in the same lane. Because if they Enchantress over here or here, I don't lose all of my buffs. This is still enough to win left. I still win middle, or it's a tie, or I still win right, or it's a tie if they play Werewolf there. But Enchantress is absolutely nuking both of my ongoing cards. So I should have played Cerebro here and Mystique here, or vice versa. That was the mistake in this game. Thankfully, I didn't pay the price. But the normal Cerebro game plan, C2, just came through with, of course, help from the Goblin. Don't underestimate this, because they had to play a big enough power card here to flip this lane. And they did flip the lane, but couldn't flip the game. Okay, and now we have Lazy Susan. Is she also in the pantry? That is the question. Monster Island. Fantastic. We're definitely not winning this game with Cerebro. And Genosha. We can go Celine here into Green Goblin somewhere. Our -6 is -7 Green Goblin. I'm very sorry. Into Bifrost. Ugh. I mean, I guess we're doing this. And then I'm going to have to move the Nightcrawler away. Or let him perish, thanks to Genosha. I could Storm. Do like a late Storm that lane. Black Cat. Why would you play Black Cat there? I mean, I can't do the Cerebro plan, so I guess we're just holding. That's hilarious. I mean, and I would need Hobgoblin and then Galactus specifically. Storm. Does Storm help me or them? And what is this? After you play a card here, move it to the... I just need Galactus. What are you doing? Unless you fill middle? That's always possible. So I guess we're doing this and this.
Wind, aid my hand.
But what deck is this? A Topaz, a Black Cat, and a... Okay. Okay. At 12. I mean, listen. 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 I mean, this is just something we have to do, right? I have priority, unfortunately. So they win by 2 because that's the Galactus. Ay, ay, ay. So if I did not have priority... Oh, that's rough. That was all about priority. I mean, listen. What do you want me to say? I'm at a loss for words. Thanks to all the members, and thank you to everybody that watches to this point. This deck came about from a member of my in-game alliance. I made a Galactus Cerebro deck, but that was C6. and they said they initially thought it was going to be their deck, and it wasn't. They sent me their deck, and it's hilarious. so I had to make a video on it. It's probably been a month since I've been sitting on this deck, but finally got around to putting it out there. And there's just two very distinct game plans in this deck. And one of the things I don't know if I got to show, but if you can play Cerebro early and really get your opponent to believe you're a Cerebro deck, that allows you to get Galactus off even easier, because they're really not thinking about a 6-power card in C2. The goblins, depending on how you play this out, can kind of tip your hand if you don't have a lot of the C2 cards down. One of the inclusions that I thought about was Lasher. If you have him, feel free to experiment with him, maybe with the Nightcrawler spot, and see how he feels, because that's a very powerful card. If you can get him down, of course, early enough to be able to activate him after the Cerebro and or Mystique buffs. It's a big power swing in a given lane. But otherwise, this deck is just fun. Do not play this deck when the hot location is Wakanda Embassy. I did that, and the win-loss record was trash. Because that location, for those of you that don't know, give all your cards +2 in your hand, and that just interferes with C2. So I learned that lesson the hard way. So I ended up re-recording on a better day, and very obviously had better results. And so yeah, try out the deck. Let me know how it does for you. And until next time.